Welcome, Aries. Let's see what's coming up for you, Aries. In this third quarter, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. Become a member of the channel. As you become a member of the channel, what we have here, we're going to do a shuffling. We are starting with the fire sign. So whatever is coming up, Aries, you got to be aware of the transition. All right, we're dealing with the month of July, August, and September. If you'd like to see the extended of this reading, use the join button. If you join, use the second subscription. The first subscription is only for extended monthlies. As you take the second subscription, you get all extendeds, okay? And that is good. All right, let's see what's coming up for you guys. So I see the Magician is coming up in the month of July. Now, the Magician can be good while it could be bad. It depends on what is going on. I see some sort of a new start is going to be coming up. So that is good. And we see this new start is going to be coming up for your mom. A new start with your mom, a new start with your wife is going to be coming up. So if some of you were having issues with your mother or with your mom or an older person, I see some sort of a new start is going to be coming up for you and this person. So be aware of this. So some sort of information is going to be coming out, whatever the information is that is going to be coming out. I see some sort of a new start is going to be here. So let's get our shuffle in and see what is happening and transpiring for you guys. This is a situation where I see an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person in the month of July. And a lot of you have to deal with this person. This person could be a lawyer. It could be a doctor, a surgeon. So, and the energy of the Magician, it could be a Gemini also that some of you have to deal with. And I see the Seven of Cups, a whole lot of emotional situation between you and this person. So it could be your father. It could be a father figure. And some of you could be a lawyer. Whoever this person is, I see you're going to be dealing with a whole lot of problems with this person in the month of July. As we look at, this is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is something fastness, news is coming in very, very fast. So if you had to do some sort of an operation, they're going to be calling you up. A whole lot of fast news is coming in. Conflicts is here, a whole lot of conflicts with an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person. A whole lot of conflicts. Data information is coming out and a whole lot of conflicts. Then we see they're recognizing the truth, the Eight of Swords. They're recognizing the truth, who is your mom. Now people are really recognize who is your mom, you Aries. They are now seeing the truth and recognizing who is your mom, you Aries. So I see young people with their mother. They were lying about who their mothers are. The energy of the Three of Pentacles is here. And I see some sort of a collaboration. Some sort of a conflict is here over a project, a business, or some sort of a collaboration. So you Aries could be having some sort of a family feud. Okay, a lot of you Aries are having a family feud. I see a lot of you young Aries are here affected. And this quarter is going to be a very fast quarter. So I see an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person. Some of you are dealing with some sort of a legal issue, lawyers and investigators. And I see they're going to be recognizing something about an Aquarian, whoever this Aquarian is, and what this Aquarian has done. I see conflicts for an Aquarian man. This person could be a manager or someone with in power that has used their powers in a wrong way. I see a huge conflicts. You have the Seven of Cups, and they are now recognizing a whole lot of discrepancies and a whole lot of news and a whole lot of information that some of you Aries have that you should not have had. A whole lot of you are dealing with your wife, and your wife is going to be finding out that some of you Aries have created some sort of a problem and issues, and that is creating a lot of legal issue in the family or for the family. And I see that they're going to be recognizing what have been happening and transpiring. I see sadness for you ladies, you Aries ladies. There's some sadness. I see they're coming down on your husband. If your husband have done something wrong, they're coming down on your husband. I see the energy of the Seven of Cups, a situation with a child. This is a situation with a Scorpion child. I see that some of you young Aries wanted some sort of a new start. They're putting a damper on you young Aries. I see a whole lot of information over a lot of documentation and contracts that a lot of you have done. I see conflicts. A letter is coming that is going to be creating some sort of a conflicts. I see news from your mom is going to be coming in. And I see they're going to be finding out that you Aries had created some sort of a contract to get money. Okay, and they're going to be recognizing that the contract that you Aries have created and get money off, they're investigating this. So you Aries, I don't know, it's as if some of you Aries get caught up in some sort of a contract, business deal, a whole lot of contract that some of you Aries, a whole lot of business that some of you Aries have. They are kind of investigating this. A whole lot of you women, your husband is going to be under some sort of a government investigation. I see sadness for a lot of you Aries women. Okay, some of you Aries women could be also having health issues. And some of you Aries women, your mom is having some sort of a health issues. I see that they recognize that you Aries businessmen had collaborated with other businessmen to accumulate and acquire a whole lot of wealth, and it is coming out. So sadness for the Aries women. Yes, sadness for Aries women and men 50 years and older. A whole lot of sadness is here. There's no question about it. Something came out about Aries men and women in the month of July, and old Aries men and women, something came out, and I see sadden. Yes, a lot of you may, Aries, a businessman could be under some government investigation. The Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man is a government person or an investigator that is investigating you Aries. I see some sort of a news news is going to be coming in from a child. This child is a Scorpion. There is some sort of a problem. If you have a child and the child is a Scorpion, there's some sort of a problem. I see this child is going to be receiving some message. I see some of you men wants to connect with this child, and this child do not want to communicate with you. Or if you have a Scorpion child, some sort of a news is coming from the Scorpion child to some of you, and it's as if they need financial help. I see worries. A whole lot of you Aries in the month of August is going to be very worried, and worried about a new start in another city or another place. A whole lot of you Aries. I see multiple contracts, and a whole lot of you businessmen were caught up with a situation where they recognize that a whole lot of you businessmen or a lot of you Aries husband or a lot of you Aries that work with a older man had created a whole lot of contracts. Okay, now we see a lot of documentation and a lot of contract that an Aries man or your husband have created, and people are now investigating all of this information. Then we see celebration, celebrating, overcoming a conflicts. Okay, and whatever this conflicts is, some sort of a conflicts in a government institution, organization. A lot of people are going to be celebrating overcoming this conflict. So that is going to be good. So the month of August is that a lot of you are going to be, this is really positive, the news that is going to be coming in, a lot of you that was in some sort of a conflict is going to be celebrating coming out of it. And this is really positive. So I see problems that a whole lot of you Aries was going through. You're going to be definitely overcoming these problems. So then as we look at September, some sort of a message comes in for older women, or a message for your wife. Some of you is your wife, some of you is your older woman, some of you is your mom. Some sort of a message came in from your mom that is going to be devastating, or some sort of a message over your mom that is going to be devastating. Then I see a lot of you praying. Some sort of information came out about some money. Whatever that was happening and transpiring, there's a whole lot of money, and a lot of you are praying that you are praying because you have to pay back a whole lot of money. So you Aries, whatever is happening and transpiring, and it's going to be affecting Aries businessmen, or Aries that own some sort of Aries that own some sort of undesirable business. And I see a lot of you are going to be overcoming a group of businessmen that has created a whole lot of problem. I see sadness is coming up for these businessmen, but for you Aries, I see a loss. A group of businessmen created some sort of an issue, and a loss came in for these men. So it's as if a group of businessmen got you Aries in some sort of a unconditional play. And I see that you Aries is going to be overcoming these businessmen, because in the center, they recognize that a Aries businessman, or you older Aries men, created some sort of a false contract. And young Aries were caught up in this, and they're going to be free. But you older men are going to have to be facing the reality. So I see government institution, and I see some sort of a transition is coming in the month of August. And a whole lot of you Aries have to pay back some sort of a corporation institution a whole lot of money. I see some sort of a news is coming in that the end is here to some sort of a conflict. And I see a Scorpion person. A lot of you, if you have a child that is a Scorpion, you're going to be receiving some sort of a news from them. And I see whoever this child is and whatever is transpiring, the news that you're going to be receiving is very sad and devastating. I see a huge devastating for a Scorpion mother. So if you are an Aries that have a child that is a Scorpion, I see a huge devastating message is coming in. And whatever is transpiring, whoever that had some sort of a problems and issues with an Aries businessman, or with your father, some sort of a problem, because some of you, your father or your boss, have created some false contract and defraud a lot of people at our moment, is coming down. So it is a really clear-cut message. Husband and wife could be getting divorce problems because of a child, and a lot of husbands and wife could be getting divorced. I see a lot of you young Aries wanted some new start in another country. It is not going to be happening. So I don't know what you young Aries have done, but you were thinking of going to another country. Some of you young Aries, I see divorce for your parents is coming up. Some of you young Aries, something about your parents is coming out for you young Aries, and they're going to be recognizing. I see the energy that a lot of you wives and mothers, a devastated message is going to be coming in to all you wives and mothers out there. Then you Aries man is basically Aries man that is dealing with some sort of a problem with government institution, organization, tax companies, and you Aries businessmen have to pay back a lot of money. A child is going to be letting some of you Aries know that they do not want to connect with you anymore. And I see conflicts. Some sort of a conflict is going to abruptly come to an end. And with this conflicts coming to an end, I see a lot of you are going to be happily, just getting out of the circumstances, these issues, these problems that was there, because people are now getting away and releasing themselves. So a group of businessmen are going to be caught, and a lot of you Aries is going to be happy because these group of businessmen had gotten a lot of you Aries under some serious problem. And I see a group of businessmen had collaborated to create some sort of a chaos for a lot of you Aries, and I see this is coming out. I end this coming in for some sort of a devastating situation with your mom or with your wife. You married women, I see some sort of a problem that you married women were going through. It is going to be coming to an end. I see heartbreaks is going to be coming to an end for some of you married women who were going through a lot of heartbreaks. I see heartbreaks for a Libran. A Tower moment came down for a Libran. An end is coming in for businessmen who have created a whole lot of fraud documentation and defraud companies, corporation. I see a fast ending is coming in. Yes, the 8 of Wands. So you guys have the 8 of Wands, and it is affecting businessmen or people that had created some sort of a fraud contract. I see a businessman and his wife is going to be saddened because they recognize that a businessman and his wife, together with other business association, has created a fraud. They have the documentation and information, and they're ending it. So I see end for an Aries man. This Aries man is 50 years and older. For the rest of you, you're okay. If you're not an Aries businessman, 50 years and older, I see an end. 8 is your frequency for this month, Aries, and an end is coming up to some sort of a documentation and data that some of you Aries have that wasn't yours. So the energy of the fox is here, and they're recognizing that a group of businessmen had took some sort of a data and information. People are now recognizing, and people recognize that this group of businessmen was falsifying data and information, because you can see it here that some of you Aries got involved with these group of people, whether it was at your work, conflicts, and they recognize that a Leo is a fox, okay? That is the energy from the fox. They recognize that a group of businessmen give a Leo some sort of a documentation. They're recognizing that some of you young Aries got some sort of a contract from a group of businessmen, and a Leo also got the same contract, and they're now recognizing. I see an end is coming in to this Leo. I see heartbreaks because they found this Leo with some sort of a documentation and data that wasn't for the Leo. Whoever this is a Leo woman. I'd work with a group of businessmen. They were trying to falsify some sort of a document and data to give to either you young people or a Leo. And they came down on these people. Heartbreaks for Libran. An end is coming up for a Sagittarian. And I see they recognize that a Leo is a fraud. The energy of the fox is here for a Leo. So they're now recognizing that a child information could have been used to create some sort of a contract for a Leo, whether it's a man or a woman. They're recognizing now that a group of businessmen were the one that has created and collaborated and created the situation. And in September, because in the month of July, the sadness is for you Aries married couples and Aries men and women differently, and there is a whole lot of sadness because something came out. A government institution is now recognizing who you Aries are, and some sort of information came in about who your Aries family, and it could be also some sort of a contract that you Aries were waiting for. In the month of August, it's about a new start. Some of you young Aries want. It's not going to be coming in. Neither for an Aries businessman, 65 years and older, that had created multiple contract on the fall side and the conflicts. And so a lot of you, there's double energy. There is 88. And the 88 energy is about fastness, data, documentation. But that is going to come to an end. So it's as if some of you Aries have some sort of a data and documentation that you were using. They recognize that the contract was false and was falsified. Then the problem is conflicts and competition. Conflicts and competition. They are now recognized, the huge conflicts and competition that has been happening and has been transpiring. This is going to be coming to an end. They're going to be recognizing that some of you young Aries had some sort of letter communication that was not based above water. It wasn't yours in the first place. So this is coming up. I do love you guys. If you want to see the extended to this reading, use the joint button. The joint button will take you to the bottom, and it will help you to connect and find out who these people are and what is transpiring. Some sort of it's sad. There's sadness, so be aware. I do love you guys. Share these readings. Thumbs up so that the algorithm can pick it up. Namaste until next time.